This one comes from relationship advice, and it's a little bit sad. I'm going to put a trigger warning for animal death. My 21 male girlfriend, 22 female, is pretending that our dog didn't die. Do I push the issue? My girlfriend and I adopted a little Shih Tzu named Gage about 4 years ago, and he has been the love of her life ever since. She never went anywhere without him. I've genuinely never seen such a close bond between a person and an animal. It was like they knew what the other one was thinking. 6 weeks ago, Gage got out on the front porch while we were bringing in groceries and got hit by a car. It was a horrific scene. He was really messed up. I was yelling at the driver and crying as I ran to him, but my girlfriend didn't cry or say anything. She just picked him up, wide-eyed, and rode silently with me to the vet, where we had to euthanize him. I tried talking to her, but she didn't say a word for well over 24 hours. I woke up that night to her crying, but when I tried to comfort her, she abruptly stopped and pretended to be asleep. 3 days later, I came home from work and was greeted by a Shih Tzu that looked a lot like Gage. It wasn't exactly the same, but pretty damn close. My girlfriend smiled and hugged me, first time since the dog died. It told me she was about to take Gage for a walk. I asked her whose dog it was, and she acted confused, saying it was Gage. When I brought up the car accident, she turned red and told me to stop making shitty jokes. I assumed she was coping, and after a couple of days, I'd be able to talk to her about it. But now, it's been almost 2 months. She refuses to admit the new dog is engaged. Guys, I'm not laughing. It's just Denver is having very visible reactions right now. I have no clue where she got it from, and while it's a sweet dog, it's definitely not Gage. Should I keep indulging her? Has it gone on long enough? Stop! You're...
Bro, imagine he's just walking. He's walking down the street one day. He just sees a poster up, missing dog. Where did she get this dog? Okay, like at first, I was like, listen, man, that sounds rough. She got hit by a car. It was unexpected. This is how she's coping. Is she good everywhere else? Just let her do her thing. But then I'm like, well, if she can't, like reality, like maybe that is a red flag, something to be concerned about. But then I'm like, wait, where did this dog come from? Where's the paperwork? When we take him to the vet, does he have somebody else's chip in it? Like, there's legal things that need to be done to have a dog. Did she go to a shelter? How did she find a dog that looked the exact same? Was she just walking through the park one day and she saw somebody, like the dog, that's just like, oh, that's my dog, and she just picked him up and fucking ran away? But I think that there is a mental issue going on here where she can't even talk about it.
Literally traumatized. Like literally.
She's fucking traumatized.
Yeah. This was sad. And
this is sad. No, it's guys, I'm not laughing that the dog died. That's very sad. I'm just laughing because I'm thinking, like, where did the dog come from? That's my biggest thing. She could have very
well got it from a shelter.
Okay, where's the paperwork? But like, she's living in like La La Land.
Yeah, but that's trauma. That is literally trauma.
Okay, but like, babe, I understand.
She has PTSD.
I understand you don't want to talk about it, but you gotta tell me where the dog came from. You gotta tell me where the dog came from. Well, I don't think he's
concerned about that.
You gotta tell me where the dog came from. It's been 2 months now. I don't know what he's concerned about anymore. This should be like, it's been 2 hours.
I think she just needs help.
Oh, she needs more than help. The dog probably needs help.
You're fucked.
He's probably smothered now. She probably won't let him out of her sight. He probably has to live in her purse. Little Shih Tzu, like they're the small ones, right?
Yeah.
They're the tiny little ones.
They're pretty small.
He probably literally has to live in her purse. She probably has him leashed up at nighttime to make sure he doesn't leave the bedroom.
See, but that's sad.
It is sad.
Like,
there's so many layers of trauma here.
Yeah.
He's got trauma, she's got trauma, then now the dog has trauma. He's got like multiple layers of trauma. He's like, what else is going to happen in life where she's going to pretend it didn't happen?
I think we can all agree she has the most trauma here. Like, this is a very severe case of like PTSD.
I think the OG Gage had the most amount of trauma in this story, but...
Okay. Yes. Very.
Gage 2.0.
We're moving on. Top comment. I agree with everyone that she was severely traumatized and needs therapy. If she continues to deny you and your suggestions for therapy, I'd bring in a close friend of hers or family member. The level of disassociation and the way she is handling this now is a disaster waiting to happen. If something triggers her too far or reality breaks through, she may have a significant mental breakdown. Good luck.
What do her parents say? What does her family say? Does she have any family? What are they saying? Did you tell them that, hey, this is engaged? We should go to the family function and anybody knows, like, hey, nice new dog. There's not a new dog. This is Gage.
Yeah, I don't know if the family knows. Maybe she's not close to them. I don't know. This one was sad.
Very sad. Very sad. All right. Well, moving on.
Yes.
I am sorry I laughed.
Yes.
I feel like the opposite person always laughs.
What does that mean? The opposite person?
When I read a story that's really fucked up and you shouldn't be laughing.
I never laughed.
You have laughed.
That's not true.
Run the tapes. All the tapes, all the episodes. I'm sure it's happened.
I don't think so.
I do. Guys,
Okay.
do you think I'm right? Am I right? Am I wrong? I don't know. But while you guys, before we get into the next story, just want to do a quick interruption. Babe, Patreon. How many episodes are we at on Patreon now?
I don't know. A quick pop quiz 17, 18?
18 something. Who knows, guys? You let us know. But we have bonus episodes that come out weekly on Patreon. For everyone that's come over on Patreon, thank you guys so much for all the support. It's been amazing. And hope you guys are getting all that extra value out of that. That last Patreon episode we did was almost like a full-length episode. There's been some crazy stories on there.
Yes.
So if you guys want the really good ones, I mean, these ones are really good ones. They're all good ones, just all good ones. But yeah, come please support us on our Patreon. Help us out a little bit. And just thank you. And while you're at it, go over to YouTube. Even if you listen on Spotify, just open up your computer, go on to YouTube and let your computer watch the episode and drop a comment and smash the like button. Help us out on our YouTube analytics. I thought our YouTube would be doing a lot better than it is, and it's slowed down. So please support us on YouTube as well. But thank you. And we'll get back to your regular scheduled content here at ThreadTalk Podcast.
Thank you.
All right.